Welcome to another edition of the BEST3 Inside Edition. And we are back for the 2022 season playoffs. And the playoffs is hot and heavy. And you know I can't do the show alone. I got the commish, I got my Mo.
Long time coming, man. We did a hiatus. We back in the Madden cycle. You know y'all like that. We're going to do it up for y'all today.
And we got our resident expert from the Bulldogs, a.k.a. Brown, a.k.a.
loser.
The Baker Bulldogs. we got the runner-up. We got my man Antoine. What's good?
The runner-up. What's good, y'all? Back to lose again. Let's go.
Hey, man. We're in the 2022 season. It's been an interesting Madden cycle, man. You know, everybody real excited. Madden 19 is here. You know what I mean? How's your Madden cycle been for Madden 19, Mo?
It's been up and down. Definitely up and down, man. You know, I can't find consistency for myself. You know, I think I didn't change playbook so many goddamn times. I don't know if that's helped me or hurt me, but yeah, it's definitely been inconsistent. That's a damn good word that summarizes my damn Madden 19 cycle. I'm ready to get it over with. Yo, I still like to play, but it's that time. That break is coming. I'm looking forward more to that break than that goddamn playing the game. So,
absolutely. And you know, one of the things, Antoine, about this game is that they've changed this game from the release date to now. It's a totally different game. What do you think about the game from release date to where it is now?
This game is still broken. Yeah, that's why they still patching it. They patched it last week, and in the words of my man Jay, fuck this Madden. I'm ready to move on. Ready to move on to Madden 20. Since he can't say it, he's not here, I'ma say it for him. But
absolutely, man. They I think after the first patch, I think that's where it went downhill from there for me. Like, I liked the game when it first came out. I was like, oh shit, this one of the best Maddens they came out with because of the way that it played. I felt like it was harder to run. Then they made it easy to run. Then these animations. Then they had the fall forward bullshit. They had some other bullshit that's going. It's like every time they try to fix something, they end up breaking something else.
Yeah, they definitely hurt the game.
So at this point, I'm just hoping that they really investing in trying to make Madden 20 great. You know what I'm saying? Because right now we're at the end of this cycle, and they never really do patches this late in the cycle, and we the patch last week. So that lets you know the state of the game. But having said that, the champ is here. Hey man, we had a lot of trash talk, a lot of talk before this cycle about, you know, who's going to do this and who's what. We had a top 5 list. And at this point, you know what I mean, I think I pretty much solidified this cycle for the Redskins being a dominant factor into this cycle, winning 3 straight Super Bowls, and we trying to do 4. But it's a lot of tough competition in there. But let's get on to the matchups. In this 2022 season, we are in the divisional round. So, did you see any of the wild card games? And if so, what was your favorite wild card game?
One of my, not that it surprised me. Ty finally got over the hump of the Eagles. You know, it's been 2 straight years. He has faced Remy and them Eagles and lost. But this year, you know, he buckled down, tightened up, and he won that game. You know, I don't think I misspoke. I think it's been 2 straight years he's lost to him in the wild card round or in some round of the playoffs. But he did his thing, got back in it. You know, the Bills and Jaguars was another game. I like defensive games, but I go with the Saints and Eagles, man. I thought it was a good game.
Antoine, did you get a chance to catch any of the wild card games?
Not really. I think I saw. Who did I see? I think I saw. I saw the Bills and the Jazz game. That was pretty interesting. That was a low scoring one to me. I thought it was going to be a little bit more
tough matchup.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was going to be a little bit more high scoring. But the other ones I didn't really catch. I think I was working, so I didn't really catch them. But this next round, you're about to see the real ones. Okay, here we go.
Well, I tell you what. Let me give it a shout out to my man Hollywood Ty. Let's give him a slow clap. Give him the slow clap. I'm gonna give him a slow clap because he finally got a playoff victory. Because last year the Eagles, I think they put him out, and the year before that, I stomped him. I think I put like 60 on him in the playoffs. So I'm gonna give Ty the slow clap. Let's see if he can keep the momentum going though, because he got a matchup in this next division round. And then we got the Bengals and Broncos, two newcomers to the playoffs, and the Broncos were able to win the game convincingly and move on. So I'm interested to see what the Broncos do moving forward. They got a tough matchup with the reigning AFC champion, and we'll see how that goes. But let's look at the divisional matchups. Let's look at the Saints and the Packers. Ty got his first victory. Can he get another one more to go to the conference championship?
I gotta see if he gonna have the state power to battle back and forth with the San Antonio Packers, not Green Bay anymore. Them Texas boys tough, man. You know, he got a good user skills. You know, run the ball real well. You know, Ty has he models himself on good defense. So. Man, this is a toss up. This is a toss up, man. I see Ty taking it serious, but I gotta go with the Packers. Gotta go with the home team in this one. Gotta go with the home team. I think he's gonna have a slight edge, man. I see a 2017 game. I see a 2017 game.
You agree with that, Antoine?
With the Packers? I can see that. I can see that.
Who you got one?
Saints Pat. I don't know. Ty, he's been real resilient. I think Ty might pull this one off. Okay. Even though the outlet read is pretty tough, I think Ty just might pull this one off.
Man, I think it's gonna be a defensive game. The Packers are ranked fifth in the league in defense, total defense, and we know that Ty is a defensive player. Don't expect Ty to score too many points. So, he dropped 20 in the last round. One of them was Remy just dropped the ball before halftime and gave up a long run, with seconds to go, which was that essentially won him the game. The score before half. But the Packers play good defense and the Saints play good defense. And I think the Packers offense is just a little bit better than the Saints offense. So I'm about to go with the Packers. So Ty, prove me wrong, man. If you can prove me wrong, then you could possibly go to the NFC Championship game and get your ass destroyed. So, it just depends on what you want to do. You're not making it to the Super Bowl, even if you get past this round. I mean, facts are the facts. All right, so I think we all taking the Packers to win that game, the home team, to move on to.
No, I'm taking the Saints. Yeah. Don't prove me wrong, Ty. Don't prove me wrong.
You taking the Saints, but 2-1. I'm gonna go. We're saying the Packers going to be in the championship game. Now let's move over to the AFC in the first divisional round matchup we have. We got our very own Antoine and the Bulldogs hosting I believe they were 12-4 Denver Broncos. Now, I don't know too much about the Broncos, but I know he took that division away from Expert. Expert thought he had a cakewalk into the playoffs. That shit changed this year, didn't it, Mo?
It did. It did. He finally got some bump in this division. Finally got somebody who's gonna get a division crown on their head other than him. And I know he's salty about that because he's been running away with this division every season. So yeah, he's solid, man. He just got a steady game, nothing flashy about it. Good passing game. I played him. Defense is straight. So I think he's gonna give Antoine some fits, man. I'm excited to see the game. But I gotta go with experience in this one, man. Hey, Broncos, prove me wrong, man. But hey, you got a tough ass opponent. You got a tough opponent, man. Good luck to you.
Now, Antoine, looking at this guy's team, and I was just, I like to look at people's stats and figure out what type of game they got. He got a guy named Von Miller and Bradley Chubb, and they screaming off the edge. Von Miller had 17 sacks. Bradley Chubb had 14 sacks. How are you gonna be able to contain that pass rush for those two guys to put heat on old Baker Mayfield?
Hey, we're gonna leave some couple of blockers in, and we're just gonna neutralize all that. And, I just got my receivers just running all over the field. I mean, I've never seen the guy play. This is one person who I've never seen play, so this is gonna be totally new for me too. So I'm gonna go in there, do what I do, and hopefully it comes out. I come out on top.
Yeah,
man, you gotta.
Don't sleep on the secondary that he has, man. He got 2 guys with 9 picks, 3 guys with 5 picks, 3 guys with 4 picks. So very versatile in how he plays his game, man. It's all has his work cut out for him, but
you also got to think look at the division he's in. I'm pretty sure.
Oh man,
I'm saying,
guys, going the shady side today, huh?
Yeah, that was hey. Expert was just walking all over the division, and now he came in. He walked over the division. Hey, it could be the division. We won't know. I won't know. I mean, like I said, I never played the guy. I never played him. Never seen him play.
And to be fair, Antoine got a strong safety in Derek Kendrick with 17 picks. That's impressive. You know what I mean? I don't care if you can go in that against kindergartners. 17 picks is a lot of interceptions, and hats off to them Bulldogs. So you going with the Bulldogs, Mo?
I'm going with the Bulldogs. I'm gonna take experience over the new blood. I gotta go with experience in this one.
Absolutely. All right, so I'm going with I'm gonna take the Bulldogs as well.
That's a wise decision. That's a wise decision.
All right, let's move on to the other AFC matchup, and we got 2 divisional foes. We got the Patriots hosting them Bills. What do you think about that matchup?
Ooh, let me say about this matchup. Stacks beat them twice already this year. I think Wink might have him this time. I think he might have him this time. I mean, Stacks. I don't know. Stacks went to the lab. He didn't lab this game up. I guess he got tired of getting beat on and losing in the playoffs. And so I think Stacks is ready, but I think Wink might got him this time.
Man, one thing I know about this matchup is this is going to be all about the defense. What do you think about those 2 defenses, Mo?
Yeah, very impressive. I mean, they're very impressive. Wink got 2 guys with over 15 sacks. 2 guys over 8. Multiple guys with 5. So him and Stack have been battling both sides. One matchup can't. This guy's been ultra, and it's hard to beat a person 3 straight times in a year. But I'm going with Stack, man. I think this is his year. He really focused and drilled in this year. I got to go with him in this matchup.
All right, so we got 1 for Wink and 1 for Stacks. I'm the tiebreaker. Man, I don't think we've ever seen Stacks just not. I think last cycle he didn't make it to the Super Bowl thanks to the King of the North, but he did have success in the playoffs. He beat me a few times. I think he beat me 3 times. But he never made it to the big dance. But he always get a game, you know what I mean? And Stacks got the number 1 rated defense in front of the Washington Redskins. He only allowed 157 points. And Stacks' defense is crazy because he mans up. He's playing man coverage straight up. You know what I mean? So I think if Stacks can stop the Bills from running the football, I think Stacks win this game. If the Bills are able to have success running the football, I think the Bills win the game. Having said that, I'm going to go with my man Stack Jr. I'm going with Stacks, 15-1. I got him going to the AFC Championship game to play the Bulls. And that's didn't y'all play last year in the AFC Championship game?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so I got a repeat.
Yeah. You can't underestimate the turnovers this year. He has only thrown 3 interceptions. 3 to 33 touchdowns. That is amazing. Especially in this damn game.
Yes.
So that's
absolutely.
I gotta give him credit for that.
So we know it's gonna be a defensive battle. It'll probably be a game something like Stacks winning something like 13-10 or nine. It'll be some type of 9-7 type of ball game. That's the type of games they play. But I think the Patriots win. But I wouldn't be surprised if Wink pulled it off and won the game. You know what I mean? This is one of those ones where it can go either way. So, but I'm leaning towards the Patriots, and I'm leaning towards my man Stack Jr. All right, now let's go to the matchup that everybody's been waiting on. This cycle has been all about the Redskins, the Cowboys and Indians. And at the end of the day, the champ is here. And the champ is still talking trash. The champ still winning Super Bowls. When I look at the game, they got 3 Super Bowls trophies behind me every time I log in. The Cowboys have 0. Okay? And the Cowboys choke in the playoffs routinely.
Oh.
We've seen it since year 1 all the way to now. Now, it's just a year that he gets over the hump. What do you think, Mo?
I definitely think he has a hatred for your ass. Not personally, of course, but he hates your ass in this goddamn Madden. I don't know, man. He hasn't done it yet. He's beat you in the regular season multiple times. Just seemed he can't do it in the playoffs. Proof is in the pudding. I gotta go with them Skins, man. I gotta go with the Skins. I hate fucking the way Lamar Jackson runs everywhere, all over you. I had to face that shit this year. It made me through my remote. So fuck that shit. I can't pick the Cowboys. I just can't do it. Can't do it. I gotta go with
the Thriller. The 2-time MVP, the Thriller, Lamar Jackson. That's who he's referring to. And we got a Thriller package. Antoine, that's your man. That's your son.
That's my
the
son.
Cowboys. He been talking a lot of trash throughout the cycle. He was excited about me being in the division. He wanted. Hey, let's give it up, man. The man won the division like 3 or 4 times, man. Let's give it up to him for that. Good job, man. Good job. But they don't give out Super Bowl trophies for winning in the division, do they?
No, they don't. They don't. I mean, I don't know whether he gets flustered in the playoffs, but he hasn't done it. I want to say this might be his year, but I just don't know. He's playing a great opponent. I mean, we're gonna have to wait and see. But right now, I have to give it to you.
Everybody, man, get your popcorn ready, man. If it's hard to win the Super Bowl 3 straight years, yet still be motivated, and this is one of those things where I feel a little slighted. The guy, he's been talking, but I beat you, so I don't care. This is the playoffs. Hello, playoffs. This is the playoffs, man, and man, we're gonna play a great game in a little bit, and I feel like we're gonna come out with the victory. I got Lamar Jackson, the Thriller. I got Darius Geis, another MVP. So I got 2 MVPs on the offense, and I just got some dogs on the defense. I mean, I got some dogs. So we got the number 2 rated defense in the league, and we got the number 2 rated offense in the league. So when you add all that shit up, it adds up to a possible Super Bowl victory. So we'll see. Now let's move on to the NFC matchup, where we got the Packers hosting the Washington Redskins, I believe. And can the Packers and San Antonio Diablos, can they get over the hump? Because I put this dude out of the playoffs every single year. He's been in the playoffs every year. Can he beat the Redskins to go to the Super Bowl? Antoine.
I play Diablo in another league. He totally retooled his whole defense. His defense is totally different now. I don't know if he took a little bit of your style and mixed it with his style, but his defense is totally retooled. I think he mimicked his defense exactly to play you. So I don't know. It's going to be a toss-up.
I haven't played him. So what you're telling me is that he basically said, all right, this shit ain't working. I need to figure something out to beat this man.
Yeah.
And best
Yeah, that's what I think.
He circled your ass on the calendar.
Yes.
Yeah, he kept this man up every night dreaming. Bad dreams because you've been beating him. He's like, I'm going to get his ass. And he's coming for you, dog. He's coming for you.
He said he coming for you.
I love it, man. I love the target on my back. So are you picking the Packers to go to the Super Bowl? Is his plan going to?
No, I'm picking the Redskins. I'm picking the Skins because I want the Skins in the Super Bowl. No.
All that shit talk.
All right, Mo. What about you? Is this the Packers year, man? Are we going to see not Green Bay, San Antonio in the Super Bowl?
We're going to see a Texas team in the Super Bowl, man. It's not the Dallas Cowboys. It's going to San Antonio Packers, man. I think they're going to get you. I think it's going to be a turnover in the game. It's not going to be your fault. It's going to be that Madden fluky animation bullshit that's going to do you in. Because it just won't be happy to let you win 4 in a row. I got to go with the Packers.
Hey, it's difficult, man. Hey, I'm not going to lie, man. I wasn't expecting to win 3 in a row, but I mean, I take it. It's difficult. And at this point in the cycle, man, I'm really, really, really looking forward to Madden 20 and the break. But it's just so hard to stay up for every single game. But the playoffs is what I do get excited over. I think we go back to the Super Bowl at least. I think if we do lose, we'll lose in the Super Bowl. I don't have us losing in the NFC. And the AFC got some worthy opponents, whether it be Stack Jr., whether it be Antoine and these Bulldogs, or even if it might be the guy who won the championship in the first season in Wink. I don't know about the Broncos, so I can't say, but the guy won 12 games, so I have to give him respect. But I think we go back to the Super Bowl. I think it's going to be Redskins versus the AFC representative. And who is that AFC representative going to be, Mo? Stack Jr. or Antoine and them Bulldogs?
I got to go with Pats this year, buddy. I understand Bulldogs have been
last for me.
3 straight Super Bowls.
Looking like the Buffalo Bills out here.
Hey, you are a fucking excellent player. Hey, dude, great game, but I think Stack is on a mission. He has yet to win a Super Bowl. It'll be two Maddens. He hasn't won a Super Bowl if he doesn't get one this year. I think it's his time, man. I think it's his time. So, my bad. I always give you a hard time. I respect your game. I got to go with the Pats. Man.
Hey, the Buffalo Bulldogs, what you think, man? Y'all gonna get over the hump and beat the Patriots and go back to the Super Bowl for the 4th straight time?
We played earlier this year, and it was a close game. Like I said, he retooled his defense too. I think he retooled his defense to play me. So it's gonna be a close one. It wasn't like last year where it was like 34-2 or whatever it was. I think it's gonna be a close one. But I'm gonna have to give myself the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to the Super Bowl to play Redskins for 4 straight times.
All right, so look, man. Let's just say the Patriots and the Packers end up winning, which I don't think is going to happen. But let's just say that it did. Who would win that matchup between Stack Jr. and them Packers?
Very interesting matchup. 2 contrasting styles. They both play good defense. They both like to run the ball, but look like Stack is throwing it a little bit better this year, man, and not turning the ball over. This is the year for him. I think he's gonna get a Super Bowl. He's gonna get that one Super Bowl. He's been chasing for a while. I gotta go with if it's the Packers and the Pats, I gotta go with the Pats.
What you think, Antoine? If the Patriots were to win that game and the Packers win the game, who would win that Super Bowl between Diaz, whatever the fuck his name is, and my man Stack Jr.?
I like both of these players. I like them both, but I got to go with Stack. Like I said, I had to play him a lot more. He's tough. He adjusts during the game very well. So I have to give it to him. I'm going to have to give it to him.
Absolutely. I think the Patriots, if they were to make it past the Bulldogs in this scenario, I think the Patriots will be hosting another Lombardi trophy for for his illustrious BEST3 career.
If he don't play the Redskins, what you say?
No, man, we talking about in that scenario. If he play the Redskins, I mean, I'm not picking against me, but it'll be a good game, man. But let's go to the real matchup. I really believe it's going to be Redskins versus the Bulldogs for the 4th year. I think it was the Redskins Browns. Maybe by them changing their uniforms to the Bulldogs, changing their whole name after losing 3 straight. Can they get it done this time if the Bulldogs and the Redskins play in the Super Bowl, Mo?
We did all that for money reasons. We were broken. We was all broke.
I don't believe that's going to help him get over the hump. What's going to help him is really honing in and figuring out what you like to do. You know, which he's done a good job in some of these Super Bowls. They've been good matchups. I think one of them wasn't that close, but hey, I don't know, man. Antoine he's a good game adjuster. However, damn, Lamar Jackson tough, man. He is tough.
You know. Go ahead.
I gotta go with the Skins again. If somebody stop him, I gotta go with the Skins again, man. You know, just because he know how to slip that package in there when you think he's doing something else, and he switches it up, and it's frustrating. I gotta go with the Skins.
You know what I say? I say this to myself. I say I can beat him in any league but this league. But this is the year. This is the year.
This is where you gotta blame that fucking Chris for trading.
Yes.
Trade Lamar.
It's funny though because Chris traded him in another league we're in, and I just win with him. I mean, it's the Lamar Jackson effect. But anyway,
what it is for real is that I had him in another league too, so I kind of perfected the way you got to use Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know what's the best way to use him. As long as he stay healthy, he's like a running back that can throw. So and that's how you gotta be able to. He gotta be able to use his legs in order to cause a threat. Redskins and Bulldogs, man, that'll be a great Super Bowl again for the 4th time. And I'm not picking against myself, and I know Antoine ain't picking against himself. It's one of those things where we gotta wait and see and then move forward from there. Now, that's the playoff predictions. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, oh well. A lot of you bums, you know what I mean, talk trash and talk about what you're gonna do, and then you don't do anything, and then you make up excuses. This isn't that. Look, 3 Super Bowls, I think we solidified ourselves for the cycle and for our best 3 legacy. I think we put a stamp on that. For 2 straight cycles, we had pretty good success with the Bengals last cycle and with my hometown Redskins in this cycle. So I'm kind of looking forward to Madden 20, to be honest with y'all. And I'm thinking about a team that I would like to take on in Madden 20. I got to kind of think, especially with these free agency moves, stuff that's going on in the real NFL. So this is our chance, you know what I mean, to say it with our chest, you know what I'm saying? And before we do that, I'm gonna throw it over to my man Mo with some league announcements and things of that nature. What's going on as far as with Best 3 moving forward with this season coming after the Super Bowl.
Hey guys, I appreciate that, Drake. Hey guys, this upcoming season is our last for this cycle. I'm anticipating it ending, I guess, early May. If we get this draft this weekend, get it started. They last about a month and a half a season. So that'll be our last. And I will apologize to y'all right now. I did not capture the wins for everybody this year. So I'm gonna go back to way we did it before of team selection. We're going to use a random app.
That's what I'm talking about.
Live on Facebook, on the Facebook site we have, so everybody can see it happening live, man. And I'll get the list out as soon as possible. And y'all guys do what you do. You can trade. I don't give a goddamn long as you stay within the rules. And we're gonna get together to tweak some rules, man. Especially I see a lot of people tanking and just not playing. That shit gonna be cut out next cycle. That shit's frustrating to me. Rather you hit me up, telling me what's up, you gotta get out the league. So be it, ain't no love lost, man. But yeah, a lot of things gonna change, man. Not drastic change, but some things I'm gonna incorporate. I've been in a few other leagues that I'm gonna kind of steal some brews from, or some well, I don't want to call them brownie points, but some things that's going to help, some of us, players and owners in the league. But I appreciate all y'all, man, and let's finish this season out and look forward to our last season.
Absolutely, man. And my hats go off to Mo and BEST3 for being able to run a league and be full throughout the whole cycle. You know what I mean? Because some leagues they're not full, and a lot of people just not playing their games at all. Like when Antoine can speak to that on another league that we in. So when you get a chance to have a league and everybody plays and actually play the games and stuff like that, I think it's definitely a tribute to the leadership up top, and that's Mo and that's Jay, and we just try and keep it entertaining and keep everybody invested into the game. You know what I'm saying?
It's true, man. We do want to keep y'all engaged, and things like that. I definitely don't like the nonsense. I don't like suspending dudes, but don't try the rules. You know what I mean? Have a mindset of, rules are made to be broken. Look, it's easy shit. I don't make this shit impossible. Let's stick by the rules, man. Make this shit easy. And just keep this shit rolling, man.
Right, and at the end of the day, nobody's getting paid. We just do this. We've been doing this for years, so we just enjoy it. We enjoy the brotherhood and the fellowship and the trash talk, and you know what I mean. At least I do. You know what I mean? As much as the Cowboys stink and they sorry, it's fun. I enjoy it. You know what I mean? I enjoy being able to throw them Super Bowl rings in his face. You know what I'm saying? Antoine, you got the floor. Say it with your chest, young man.
Hey, we are coming for a victory. No more losing. But for real though, it's been a nice cycle, y'all. I'm tired, so I'm ready for the break. And I will. Last season, just ball out. That's all I'm gonna say.
Absolutely. Let me say it with my chest, man. 3 Super Bowl in 3 years. Hey, I don't got shit to lose, so I'm going for a 4th. You know what I'm saying? My shit is solidified. Ain't shit nobody can do in this cycle that's going to supersede what we've already done. Lamar Jackson, 2 MVPs. Darius Geis got an MVP. I got a young man in Javier Clark, who won the best receiver of the year. Should have got rookie of the year, but that's neither here nor there. And we just enjoying it, man. We just want to enjoy this cycle. I mean, I got some ideas for leagues and for stuff to keep people engaged. If it was up to me, I might even I'm thinking about putting a league together where, and let me know if y'all interested in this type of league where each game we'll have like a $5 per game. Each person that you play, it's almost like a forced $5 bet per game. That way, I think people will be more intrigued into the game because you actually got $5 to lose. So, you know what I mean? Which is, you figure 16 games, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a forced $5 bet. I mean, what's $5? You know what I mean? So, if you win 10 games, right, we'll have it set up where it's cash out. And that way, I mean, that's just some ideas that I'm thinking about. So, if anybody interested in that type of league, let me know. And I try to put something together where like I said, out of 16 games, you win 10 games, that's 50. And if you lose 6 games, that's 30. So you'll be plus 20 for the year if you win 10-6. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and then figure out something for the playoffs and Super Bowl or whatever. But it's just something to keep people more engaged because I think if you got $5 on the line, you'll be less likely to tank, in my opinion. So, that's just something, something that I'm thinking about making happen. I think it definitely, me and Antoine in the Money League, it's definitely more motivation to win the playoffs. Ain't that right, Antoine?
Hey, we both won 500. Hey, we played each other for it.
So, it's just something to throw out there. I mean, especially when it's not that much, $5. I mean, But I'll tell y'all what, I enjoyed the cycle. And I want to thank my man Mo for taking his time out to jump on the show, as well as Antoine. But right now we got some playoff games to play, man. I know everybody eager to hear, eager to watch the games, and of course, I'm gonna Twitch it up, and Antoine gonna be on Twitch or whoever his opponent is. We'll see. And that's pretty much what I got for y'all, man.
Man, looking forward to these games, man. Look like they all gonna be playing at the same time. Seems like, but hey, have fun, get some W's. See y'all.
And that's the Best 3 Inside Edition, playoff edition for the 2022 season. And we are out.